Hi, this is John and Barbara Morris, and we're at the Whispering Creek Cottage in the Kangaroo River Valley, outside of La Ceiba in the beautiful country of Honduras. I'm an American by birth, and Barbara, my wife, is what?
I'm Italian.
She's Italian, right off the boat.
Yeah, right off the boat.
So, we're going to bring you some different things that we do up here in the cottage. Today is pouring rain in November, which is typical this time of year. And we are going to teach you how we figured out how to make cauliflower pizza dough. And the reason we're doing this is Barbara and I have been on the noon diet for about, what, 3 or 4 months now?
3 months.
3 months.
Yeah, 3 months.
I mean, I've lost 30 pounds, and Barbara's lost 20, 25, something like that. So we're still not done, so we're learning about healthy eating, and we're going to have some fun up here in the mountains. Not all about cooking, but today's it. So let's get started with some cauliflower pizza dough. Okay, so the first thing we do, right, Barbara, is buy some cauliflower, which we buy at the local grocery store here, called the Colonial, and we buy it for about $1.75 a pound, and usually we get them at about 2 pounders. So Barbara has chopped up 1 2-pound piece of cauliflower right there.
Right here.
Not that chopped, just mostly just florets and some pieces. And the first thing we need to do with this is to extract the liquid, to get it as dry as possible, to make our pizza dough as crisp as possible. So, let's take it over to the extractor.
Okay. It's a very simple process. We have our extractor, just brand new. We bought it at Yumsa for about $100. They go on Amazon.
West Bend,
but they have different brands. And we are gonna start the process. But I forgot the bowls.
Okay,
So
we'll be right back. Okay, we've got the bowls to catch the juice and to catch what we call the pellets, which is really pretty much compacted cauliflower after a lot of the moisture has been taken out. So we just put the cauliflower into the feed tube there.
We're missing one part of the extractor, so
And you can see the liquid is coming out quite nicely, and the pellets will start to drop.
And the juice goes on the other side in the other bowl. The juice is aftertaste. I don't like the juice, but it's very healthy and you can mix it with other delicious things. Maybe some fresh blueberry that we just bought. It takes about 10 minutes to go through the whole bag, only because I'm small.
Alright, we'll get this all ground through this dehydrating machine is basically what it is. Some people call it a juicer, some people call it a liquid extractor. This is what they call a slow cold press, so it's not with a whirling bowl inside. This one actually is a grinder. Alright, we'll be right back. Okay, now we have done all the cauliflower. We have now the juice, and we have what we call our pellets, which is our dried cauliflower pellets. Now, what we've learned is that these are dry-ish. They're not completely. So what we need to do now is to spread them onto a baking sheet on parchment paper. Look, this is the water.
Sorry, this is the juice.
The juice. Save it if you want. It tastes like it's terrible. But anyway, it's good for you. That's what they say anyway.
Very healthy.
So put in some soup or something else. So we're going to spread these out on a baking sheet on parchment paper. And we're going to bake them for about 15 minutes at about, I don't know, 400, 450. And just so they start to get a little bit brown and almost starting to crisp, so that we can make sure it's even more dry. So let's get this spread out. Okay, so parchment paper on the baking sheet. Oven preheating 450 degrees. We use not air frying oven, we use the circulating oven.
Convection.
Convection, sorry. Alright, spread that all out. So it's a single layer. If it starts to crumble already, it doesn't matter, because we're going to crumble it anyway. So get them all spread out. Alright.
More or less. Roughly. You keep shaking and moving it. And off it goes in the oven. For a long time.
15 minutes.
15 minutes. Alexa, set the timer for 15 minutes.
15 minutes, starting now.
Okay, we'll see you in 15 minutes. Okay, so we ended up doing about 5 extra minutes, so a total of 20 minutes at about 450 to roast, I guess you'd call it, our little cauliflower pellets to look just like this. Now we'll let them cool before we start to mix the pizza dough. Alright, so now we have our dry cauliflower pellets.
Yeah.
We have 1 egg.
Yeah.
And we have a lump of garlic flavored goat cheese.
Yes. In a bowl.
In the bowl.
And we just pour the pellets into it. Doesn't matter if they break, we're gonna break everything anyway. Throw away. Out of the way. And then we add a quarter teaspoon, right? So about a teaspoon of salt. And half a teaspoon of oregano, dry oregano. I have fresh oregano in the garden, but the recipe called for dry. So let's go for the dry. And you will understand why you can't use fresh herbs on this recipe. And then you start breaking the eggs, breaking everything together. And you keep stirring until you have a very even, sticky paste. Takes about 5 minutes to get it all done. The goat cheese is a little cold. I didn't take it out of the fridge. Maybe it's better when you want to do this, get your goat cheese out of the fridge in time. Not like Baba. All right, John? What do you think?
All right, we'll be right back.
Nowhere near.
Okay, we'll be right back when you finish.
Yeah, it's gonna take me 5 minutes.
This is our faithful assistant, Olivia. She's waiting to help.
They're in trouble. They made a mess out of this.
They're still wet from the rain. Olivia's not really wanting to help. She just wants to eat something.
Yeah.
Oh, there goes her sister, Chloe, with a dirt on her nose. There's something she's chewing. Okay.
Okay, I noticed that it's a little bit still sticky, so what you don't have to do it. What I found very useful is to wrap it in parchment paper, stick it in the fridge for half an hour, and let the parchment paper absorb the rest of the water. You basically make a little ball. Don't press it, don't squeeze it, you don't need to do anything fancy. Just make your candy package. Back to the fridge for half an hour, or if you have more time, and a little longer. The longer the better.
Okay, it's been actually about 2 hours.
And it's dark.
It is dark, yeah. Night is falling in the jungle.
Dark.
Sounds of the jungle are coming out. The toads, the crickets, the toucans. But it's just lovely sounds.
Alright, here we are. Let's see what happens.
So we take the dough out after the refrigerator for the last, it's been in there for 2 hours, like
Maybe
I
we
said.
should disclose that this is only our third time with it.
No, we don't have to. That's true. Well, the third time, but we improve every time.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll get some.
Every time it gets better, actually.
Yeah.
Alright, so see. Now you can see all the water has been absorbed on the parchment paper. I stuck it right on the middle. That goes, and the way I figure is easier to roll it for me is just give it a little press at the beginning and then roll it with Mama Roller.
Imported from Italy.
Not really. We bought this in Rotten.
Oh, we did. I'm sorry.
And I have a circle, the pizza
Pizza stone.
So I try to make it go. And I'm the last one who can talk because this one you regulate as much as you want. Go back on that. And roll it. And if it doesn't, you see it moves a little bit, so you just keep moving it around until you feel comfortable with the shape you have reached. You don't want it too thick, but we tried yesterday with the too thin and that was too thin, right?
Mm-hmm.
So something in the middle. Okay. I'm going overboard with that. Overboard with that. So now I'm gonna take these little pieces. I noticed this is not there yet. So whatever. It is much easier than making a pizza with a regular flour. Because you play with it. See, this is too much. I move it here. I'm playing with my dough. Okay. I'm almost done, believe it or not. Just a gentle pressure. If you squeeze it too much, it ain't gonna work. Alright. What do you think, John? It's the right thickness, right?
Looks right to me.
Okay. No, I don't like that. But let me go a little more here. Since we like it perfectly round, so that we have an equal share.
Yes, always share a pizza.
Yeah. I don't want you to have more than me, that's for sure. Not on the cauliflower pizza. Maybe we do a gentle poo-poo. Yep, went the wrong way. I hope we have enough light. It got a little dark.
It's plenty of light.
Okay, and what I'm doing here now is create my little tiny edge. Don't have to. I just like it. When it burns, it has the edges are a little bit burnt, so it's nice to have that little thickness. It's almost like to have a real pizza.
Yes, true Italians like burnt edges.
Yeah, and I eat all the burnt edges. Okay. This is ready.
Alright, so we're going to preheat the oven first, again,
Preheat the oven again
at 450.
maximum temperature for our little oven until I get a new one. It's coming.
And then we'll take it and put it in the oven. Be right back. Okay, so now we have taken out the fresh tomato sauce, which is made from cherry tomatoes, local cherry tomatoes. Our pepperoni, which is the standard Hormel stuff, and some shredded mozzarella cheese. Get all that stuff out of the fridge first to make sure that it kind of warms up to room temperature. So now, Barbara's going to take the pizza, and we have changed the setting on the oven to air fryer.
Parchment paper is
Now you don't have to have an air fryer, but We'll see. It tends to cook it a little faster.
Well, the parchment paper is too big. The barrel oven is kind of small. I have to adjust a little bit. Okay, back.
Alright.
Sorry. Here we are. In the rack. Position the rack on the medium height.
It's on air fryer. It's on 450.
I push it all the way there.
And we set the timer.
See, half an hour.
Nope. Set it. You have to ask her.
Oh, Alexa, set the timer for half an hour. Alexa, set the timer for half an hour.
30 minutes, starting now.
See you in 30 minutes. Okay, so we're taking out the crust. It's been in about 20-25 minutes, I guess. And it's kind of just, that's the way you want it to look coming out of the oven. A little crispy brown on the outside and a general sort of brownness in the middle. So there we go. So now it's time to decorate the pizza. We have again our fresh cherry tomato sauce, our shredded mozzarella, and our pepperoni from my side, and the true Italian who hates pepperoni.
Not that pepperoni.
Not this pepperoni, of course.
It was the Italian pepperoni.
The Italian pepperoni would be better, of course.
Yeah.
Excuse me. But so she's going to put some fresh basil from our garden on her side of the pizza.
Yeah, on my side.
One thing that's good about living up here in the mountains of Honduras is that plants grow like crazy. We're in the middle of rainy season right now, so everything is just going nuts. But even when it's not raining here, in the middle of summer and such, things do grow quite well. So we are blessed to have some wonderful fresh herbs from our garden. So on with the tomato sauce. Not too thick, right, Barbara?
No, just a very light coat. You don't want to get soggy. That's plenty, probably even already too much. And you sprinkle your mozzarella. Now, this is not the mozzarella I like. We normally use the fresh mozzarella, bufala even better. You can actually find it even here. But on the cauliflower dough, it's a little bit too soggy. So for those who likes the good quality, high quality mozzarella, maybe I'll try next time, try to dehydrate the mozzarella before, the good mozzarella, before we put it on the pizza. We just didn't have time. I'm hungry. Okay, I'm a mozzarella freak, so even if the mozzarella is not the best, I have to put in a lot. No more on the crust, on the edge. Which size you want?
You know which side you want.
I want
So
the brown
why
part.
do you ask me? As a true American, I like pepperoni. But the sausage they use on the pizza in Italy is different. It's called diavola. Is that correct? Am I saying that correct?
Salame picante.
Picante.
Yeah.
It's quite good, but it's difficult to get here. So.
No. Basil last when the pizza come out of the oven.
Okay, so we're putting it back for how long?
I did 7 minutes for the last few times and it was perfect.
Okay, let's get her in there.
I want to say one thing. If you want to add olive oil, it's not a good idea. Again, it's not the kind of dough that you want to get it soggy. So, no extra virgin olive oil. That's pretty good. But we're going for lose weight and still have fun and eat great food.
Set the timer.
Alexa, set the timer for 7 minutes.
7 minutes, starting now.
All right, we're back. This went about 10 minutes. It really depends on your oven. This is an Oster multifunctional one, so it goes fairly quickly because of the small size. So there you go, folks. There is our cauliflower pizza. It tastes as good as it looks, I promise you. And the great thing is, it's only about 230 calories for half the pizza. So that's compared to a regular pizza, it's half the calories basically. So we're going to enjoy, pop open the wine, and watch tonight's movie, which is Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. So thanks for watching. Please remember to subscribe, like, comments are welcome, suggestions are welcome, and we'll see you next week. Bye. Say bye, Barbara.
Bye-bye. Sorry, I got sidetracked with the pizza here.
Okay.
See you next week, guys.
Ciao. Ciao, ciao.